Hey collectors, here is a look at the new SMP VOLTES V model kit from Bandai. This is the back of the box and it features some of the additional accessories included in this package, plus the silver color of the white parts of the robot. And here is the content of the exclusive box set for the model kit of VOLTES V. The parts are already color separated, so it will be easy for you to assemble them. There are a lot of small parts with this model kit, so take your time building them and removing them from the runners. And after 16 hours of building this model kit, we finally have the 5 vehicles, starting with the Panzer, the Bomber, Cruiser 1, the Frigate 4, and Lander 5. And we also get from this exclusive box set is the Mechanical Eagle, Octo 1, and the other accessories or armaments of VOLTES V. So this is what you get when you buy the exclusive version of the SMP VOLTES V box set. Cruiser 1 is about 2 inches in length, and this is the head for VOLTES V. The black part on the bottom of Cruiser 1 is the landing gear, and during assembly you can remove this. The second vehicle that forms the arms of the robot is called Bomber, or with its call sign Bomber 2, and it is around 3 inches in length. Unlike Cruiser 1, Bomber 2 has a built-in landing gear. Those small circular things are supposed to be the wheels, but in this case, it's just for show. Next is the third vehicle, Panzer, and this forms the body for VOLTES V. And this is the bottom part of Panzer III. You can already see the chest part of the robot when it is formed. And at the back, without the cover, the vehicle is hollow. The fourth vehicle, Frigate, is the most longest of them all, ranging about 4.5 inches in length, and this becomes the legs of VOLTES V. Similar to Bomber 2, Frigate 4 also has landing gears, but it does not roll, and it's also for show. And finally, we have Lander 5, which forms the feet of VOLTES V. And this land vehicle is around 2 inches in length. And this is the bottom part of Lander 5, and those wheels again are only for show and does not roll. And now we will combine these vehicles to form VOLTES V. First, we will configure Cruiser 1 to its head form, and this is how it would look like. For Bomber 2, you have to extend the shoulders and the forearms. At the bottom, you have to retract the landing gears and also put the fins at the back of the arm. For Panzer III, first flip up the red cockpit and retract the claws. Then you will have to swing the threads to the back in order to form the chest part. For Frigate 4, first retract the cockpit, then push down the antenna, and then fold the yellow wings for the legs. At the bottom part, remember to retract the landing gear beneath the crotch and also the ones on the bottom of the legs. But first you have to fold the wheels inside and then push the feet connectors. For Lander 5, separate the two parts and fold the cockpit inwards. After folding the cockpits, remember to retract the antenna backwards. To safely connect all vehicles, I suggest you first insert bomber into Panzer and then connect frigate to the lander before you peg in cruiser 1 to bomber 2. And to complete the robot, peg in your preferred default hands. And finally, we have Voltes 5, and it stands below 7.5 inches tall, and aside from being fully poseable, this figure also has some other articulation that you can't find with the other releases. And this is the backside of Voltes 5. Most of the features in their vehicle form are hidden when you transform it to its robot form. The model kit, once you find the center of balance for the figure, it can hold poses on its own without any support. And the best part of this figure is that they were able to put an ab crunch this time. Yes, you can now tilt forward the chest part of Voltes 5 unlike the previous releases by Bandai. Since this is a model kit, the major problem or flaw that you will encounter are hiding those knob marks. Most of them can be seen and it's difficult to hide them. Now, in order to hide those knob marks or completely erase them because they won't disappear just by merely buffering them, you have to paint the figure. Then we have the tank threads which are not functioning, and also you can see the knob marks. Then the antenna for the frigate, they cannot be folded, and if you mishandle this or accidentally press on them, there's a great chance that you can break those small antennas. And also, like with the Panzer, the wheels of the lander does not roll. Some of the weapons you have to interchange with the fist, but with his primary weapon, the laser sword, Voltes 5 can hold it plus the whips, but you need a stand if you want to put it in some dynamic pose. Aside from having small parts when you're assembling it and some fitting problems, be careful when you are posing this model kit because it's fragile. And for size comparison, here he is with Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story by Bandai model kit and NAPA event exclusive Dragon Ball Z by SH Figuarts with Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe classified line and Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man from the No Way Home wave, both figures by Hasbro. With the ED-209 Enforcer droid from RoboCop film by NECA. With Vash the Stampede from Trigun by Jazzwares, and Batman the 1989 Batsuit from the deluxe box set with Batmobile by Mcfarlane Toys. With the RX-78 and Ailstrike Gundam Free Grade, both by Bandai Model Kit. And with that, thank you all for watching and see you all again next video.